Good evening. It is Wednesday, October 4th. I'm Stephanie Pruzan. Coming up in tonight's news, officials at Sephora say they were unaware of conflicting reviews on some of their top trending perfumes. We'll have all the details coming up in about 10 minutes time. And later on tonight, we'll be bringing you a closer look at new reviews released today on Fragrantica that show just how different two noses can be. Talks have broken down today between two reviewers on Perfume.com. Raj criticized the perfume, stating that he doesn't like it because it's no fragrance after 15 to 20 minutes, while Texas reviewer Phoebe states that this perfume, quote, lasts all day. In a further dispute, Raj also claimed that this perfume is a total waste of money. But Phoebe said, quote, I would buy this forever. I've been using this for almost 12 years. Phoebe is currently working with a financial advisor to determine whether this 12-year investment is truly a total waste of money. A possible case of age discrimination is being investigated tonight, as one reviewer titled their review, Grandma in all caps, generally regarded as a form of online shouting. However, they defended their position, stating that although they did say the perfume was a hard pass and smells gross, they said nothing derogatory about the elderly, and in fact had intended to compliment the older generation by their use of the phrase strong old lady. This same perfume compelled reviewer Sarah to send out a plea for others to read her review, in which she stated that she now smelled like she was 89 years old. Allegations that Sarah was trying to impose a perfume age limit are currently circulating. We will keep you up to date with this story. Reviewer Alicia is being heralded as a pioneer on the Scentbird website tonight, as she has taken the long-standing tradition of using the phrase smells like an old lady and surprising Scentbird members by using the phrase smells like old people. This has aroused interest from gender equality groups in the area, and there have been reports that they will be enlisting Alicia to speak at their upcoming conference in Washington, D.C. this January. Alicia told reporters she was honored to be asked, but as of now is undecided. Motives are being questioned tonight as two reviewers with contradictory statements on their perfume recommendations are under review. PTV News reporter Tammy Roxanne is on the scene tonight with all the details. Tammy? Thank you, Stephanie. I am standing outside the home of perfume reviewer C's from Perfume.com, who may have questionable motives. In her review, she confirmed that this was a great fragrance and one of her favorites in her collection. However, her bottom line revealed that she would not recommend this perfume to a friend, which leaves PTV News wondering, why not? Investigators believe this perfume may be so great that she is trying to prevent her friends from discovering it and possibly stealing her spotlight. C's has declined to comment. AM, on the other hand, uses this perfume every day, indicating a signature scent status, and yet unselfishly, AM would recommend it to her friends. Tammy Roxanne, PTV News. Thank you, Tammy. It sounds like AM is a true friend indeed. On the lighter side of the news, our lifestyle reporter and perfume reviewer T-Rox gives her year-end review of some of her favorite funny perfume reviews from 2023. T-Rox? Thank you, Stephanie. We've had some fantastic funny perfume reviews this season, starting with this video a viewer took of a very long review on Fragrantica. Take a look. Next, Sherry tells us she's not a fan of the virus or the citronello. Well, none of us are fans of the virus, Sherry, that's for sure. And most of us have never heard of citronello. Is that a cross between citronella and Jell-O? Back to you, Stephanie. Thank you, T-Rox. And still to come, headache-inducing scents, as well as new environmental concerns, rock the fragrance community. We'll have all the details coming up after the weather. As we head into the weekend, what can we expect for weather conditions Over the next few days, PTV's weathercaster Tamara Dawn is standing by with the latest. Thank you, Stephanie. A mix of sun and clouds today. Temperatures will be in the mid to low 70s. This week's forecast calls for perfumes that range from musky to sweet. However, if the humidity level exceeds 80%, heavy vanillas are not recommended. Wind speeds will be hovering only between 7 to 10 miles per hour, so you are encouraged to wear perfumes with just a bit of a higher sillage, as the wind is not going to be too helpful out there today, folks. Back to you, Stephanie. Thank you, Tamara. And in our final story this evening, one Scentbird reviewer claims this perfume gave her a horrible headache just 2 hours into wearing it, while another reported that they, quote, could not stop smelling it. Valeria stated that this perfume reminds her of a rainforest and of moss. However, Valeria gave her review the title Absolutely Delicious, which leads us to wonder, does she snack on rainforest trees and nibble on moss? This may lead to possible environmental concerns. Meanwhile, another reviewer, Sarah, confirmed previous reports of this perfume causing violent headaches, while she also accused said perfume of smelling like an old lady. Speculations are rising about whether the elderly are wandering through rainforests gathering moss. We will keep you apprised of the situation. Well, that's all our news for tonight, folks. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time on PTV News.